Hello children. In chapter 1, algebraic expressions and identities, we have two major parts. The first one is algebraic expressions. Part 2, identities. Part A, algebraic expressions. Under that, we have learned like terms, unlike terms, algebraic expressions, polynomials, and even monomial, binomial, trinomial, and addition of monomial, addition of binomial, then subtraction and also multiplication. That means almost we have complete the basic terms and basic operations. Today we shall take part 2, that is identities. Today's our topic is standard identities. Okay, first we shall try to define identity. Identity is also equality. Equation is also equality. But there is a difference. Equation only with respect to one particular value. If you take, for example, x plus 3 equal to 5, it is an equality. This equality, this statement is true when x equal to 5 minus 3 means x equal to 2. When x equal to 2, this is true. Such equalities we say what? Equations. But in case of identity, what is that identity? An identity is an equality. An identity is an equality. An identity is an equality. What is an equation? Equality. What is an identity? Equality. Is an equality. An identity is an equality which is true. Which is true. Is it true for only one value? No. True for all values of the variable, all values of the variable, or even we could say variables in equality. Okay, so now just once again, just in brief, I will say x plus 5 equal to 10 or say 8. Then this is an equality. It is true when x equal to 3. It is not an identity but an equation. But what the definition of an identity says, an identity is an equality which is true for all values of the variables, all values of the variables involved in the equations or in that equality. Today we shall discuss two identities, the most basic identities, and we will do some problems on that. Okay children, now let us take identity 1. Identity 1. Let us take in the form of question Q. Obtain the identity. Obtain the identity. Obtain the identity. A plus B whole square equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square plus B square. Okay, this is what the very first identity almost. Okay, so now what is the meaning of obtain means nothing but a simple derivation. How it comes? Okay, now we shall take like this. A plus B whole square equal to, what is A plus B whole square? It is the product of A plus B and A plus B. To be equals. Now, just to recall, part 1, binomial. Hence, a into a plus b plus b into a plus b. Just like x square. If x square is x into x, like that a plus b whole square is a plus b into a plus b. So here binomial with binomial, a into this, b into that, put equals a into a square, law of exponents, plus a into b into a, commutative property, commutative law, b into b square. Therefore, a square plus 1ab 1ab is what? 2ab plus b square. So this is the expansion of a plus b whole square. This is what we said the very first identity. Then where how we get, we said obtaining, deriving. Now let us take one more identity. Identity 2. Q. Obtain the identity. A minus b whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay. Now the method. Okay. Therefore, we shall take like this: a minus b whole square can be treated as what? X square equal to x into x, just like the previous. A minus b into a minus b. So we have to multiply a binomial with another binomial. Then take a, now it becomes monomial. A into a minus b into a minus b should equal a into a square plus into minus, sign rules, minus ab minus into plus minus b a commutative law, minus of minus plus b square, a square minus 1ab minus 2ab plus b square. So thus a minus b whole square, the expansion, or even you could say the product of a minus b into a minus b, nothing but its expansion, a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. These are the two basic identities. Still we have two more, but today we will have some problems based on these two identities. Now we shall try to apply the two identities what we have just now obtained. Okay, the problems. Exercise 6.5 and work examples from our text. First one, use a suitable identity to get each of the following products. They are given in the form of products. Okay children, now look at first one. I will take this x plus 3 into x plus 3. Okay, this equal to what? X into x, say x plus 3, therefore equal to what? X plus 3 whole square. Now this implies we are particularly asked to apply the formula, apply the identity. Hence x plus 3 into x plus 3 is nothing but x into x square, like x plus 3 whole square. So now this implies what? This identity, a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Thus we have to what? Get the idea of the suitable identity by studying the given expression a plus b whole square form. This implies, see here, these symbols give a clear picture about the previous steps and even the further steps. X plus 3 into x plus 3 whole square. So now therefore the complete this is implied by this one. Implies this. Implies means because of this. So this implies a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now from these two, what we get, that we can take as implies a is x, b second term is 3. So now therefore this implies a is x, b is 3 whole square to be equals, then a is what, x square 2 into a b square equal to x square 2 into 3 6x plus 3 square is what, 9. So this is the product of the given two binomials. Thus x plus the whole square equal to x square plus 6x plus 9. Now we shall take sub number 2. Now just take the second. So this is equal to 2a minus 7 whole square. Now this implies what? Which identity? A minus b whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. This implies a is the first one, 2a, b is 7. Most of the time you will get little confusion. What is that? B as minus 7? No. Here in the formula we are minus, the given expression is minus. Therefore you consider only the quantity b. In place of b we have 7. Now therefore this implies a is 2a. Now substitute in the formula, that's b is what? 7 whole square equal to a 2a square minus 2 into 2a into b 7 plus b square. Here children, in the right side, what mistake is done? Can you identify the mistake? See here, it should be 2a whole square. Whenever we have coefficient like that, it is better or it is must. We have to keep that within the bracket whole square, because simply if it is 2a square means what? That square will be only for a, not for 2. Here a square means the complete first term square. Is that clear? But even here 7 square, no need to use the bracket, only one term. 4a square minus 2 2s are 4, 4 7s are 28a, 2 2s are 4, 4 7s are 28. 7 square is what? 49. Thus the product of 2a minus 7 whole square, nothing but the product of 2a minus 7 into 2a minus 7 is 4a square minus 28a plus 49. Okay children, now we shall take one more. Here third, you only try. Okay, even this sub number 6. Okay, now we shall take sub number 4. 3a minus 1 by 2 into 3a minus 1 by 2 equal to x into x square, just like that, 3a minus 1 by 2 whole square. Therefore this implies now what? This identity. This is what is a suitable identity. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Now let us compare this with the given problem. First, a is first term, there we have what? 3a. Be careful with that term. B is 1 by 2. This implies what? 3a minus 1 by 2. 3a is 3a. b is 1 by 2 whole square equal to 3a. It is must compulsorily we have to introduce the brackets and put square minus 2 into 3a into b. b is what? 1 by 2 plus, since no space here, just I will rub this, plus b square. b is 1 by 2 whole square. Put equals 3a whole square is what? 3a into 3a. 3 3s are 9. a into a square, 9a square. Now just here you see children, 2 into 3a into 1 by 2, therefore 2 and 2 get cancelled. Now 3a into 1, 3a plus what? 1 by 4, 1 square, 2 square. What is this? The product of the given binomial with binomial. Okay. Now consider one more. X by 2 plus 3y by 2, x by 2, 3y by 2. Hence, x by 2 plus 3y by 2 whole square. This implies what? A plus b whole square identity. A square plus 2ab. What is expansion? A square plus 2ab plus b square. Now, just we compare these with the given. Hence, in place of a, we have to substitute x by 2, b becomes 3y by 2. This implies, now just simple substitution, x by 2 plus what is b, 3y by 2 whole square equal to x by 2 whole square, a square plus 2ab, 2 into a, x by 2 into b, 3y by 2. Because nowhere we find minus, therefore we could write directly like this, plus b square. b is 3y by 2 whole square. Okay, children, 1 minute. Just look at this step. Here, strictly speaking, we have not followed the discipline. Just you see where we made or where we have not followed the discipline in this step. Look at here, x by 2 plus, see this division line plus and this division line should be in the same straight line. There are also somewhere we made mistake. So therefore it is what? 3y by 2. Okay, equal to next division line plus division line equals again x by 2. All should be in the same straight line. Here also it is strictly speaking not very up to that line, but you have to maintain. Plus see here division line plus again it has come down little, again down. Look at that, how awkward is now. Okay, now our eyes have opened. Therefore, see children, simply you are writing like that and therefore, let us try to follow the discipline. Division line plus division would equal, then now therefore x by 2 whole square plus division line plus 2 into x by 2 into 3y by 2 plus 3y by 2 whole square would equals x square by 4 plus 2 and 2 get cancelled, 3 into xy divided by 2 plus 3 means it is 9y square by 4. Hence, the product of this is x square by 4 plus 3xy by 2 plus 9y square by 4. Okay, children. Now this you do have to practice at home. Even already I told you, I think. Even this one, no, not this one. Okay, practice at home. Now, in the next class, we will derive or we will try to obtain two more identities and we will see their applications. Thank you.